I am here with Red. My bad. Oops, sorry.
Come on, Sandy.
There we go.
In the real.
How we doing, man? How have you been enjoying being with the Red Sox so far?
It's been a good time. You know, I've been kind of on their radar a few times in the past, so I know that they had good interest in me, and it's been a good run so far. I mean, I've felt like they're very accommodating to whatever I need, and it's been great.
And you mentioned, they've been interested in you for a couple of years. What really intrigued you about signing with the Red Sox?
Just just like the prestige of the organization. I mean, it's always been a team that I've wanted to play for. You know, growing up, me being from New York, I was never a Yankees fan, so it's funny because I used to root for the Red Sox against the Yankees, but and then obviously I played with the Yankees for 6 years, but. It was that, and just obviously location, being close to home is always a big one for me. And then it was really just the interest that Cora kept showing. Year after year, I kept becoming a free agent, and they were always right there. But I felt like it was finally time to probably join this.
Yeah.
So that was a wild trip. Yeah, it was one of the first things he said as soon as I saw him. We kind of looked at each other and go, finally. Yeah, so that was cool.
And then outside of Cora, is there anybody in the organization or like former players or current players that maybe you consulted about joining the team?
I don't think I didn't talk to anybody really about the organization. I already knew kind of that it's in a good spot, and it was just I knew a couple of guys obviously on the team and on this in AAA as well. So, and I come to find out I know a lot of the staff that they have too. So, I mean, I guess that's a benefit of being around for so long.
Yeah.
You start running into old staff members, so it was cool. So it's been a good time here. I mean, everybody's been great. Right. The guys are great. So I'm always the older one now, so I get to feel like the grandpa of the group.
And you brought up the Yankees. It's kind of cool to see Sonny Gray, former Yankee, just stuff like that. But how do you feel about like being on the other side of the rivalry now?
I mean, it happens, but not too often that you get to see a Yankee than a Red Sox. I mean, obviously there's some off the top of your head you can throw out there, but I'm sure they'll say it's probably going to be pretty cool to be on that side of it as well. Mm-hmm. So whenever that time comes, I'm sure it'll be fantastic.
And then one last thing for you, how you feeling starting this year, and then also as well, what are you trying to improve on compared to last year?
Yeah, so far I feel great. I mean, it's been cold, so. But I feel like my velo's in a good spot. Fastball feels like it's been pretty good. I really wanted to work on basically just using the fastball more, essentially, and then also sprinkling in more sliders as well, just to get the hitters off the changeup. I started noticing, obviously, more in the second half of the year last year that hitters were starting to really now change their approach and be looking for the changeup out over the plate instead of, me possibly zipping one fastball in there. And why would they sit on one pitch that I might throw out of 15? Yeah. So I think they smartened up and started going that route. So I have to adjust, and we're working with the catchers, and it's been great so far. I feel like. Yeah.
You just maybe would think of one last thing. Is there anything like in terms of the pitching department overall, Andrew Bailey, the just director of pitching, have they had you want to work on anything to start the season?
Yeah, that exactly like just the pitch mix.
Okay.
Yeah, so they were in tune with everything. Like everything's been working pretty good. Obviously, they know I have an elite changeup, but obviously I want to use that in kind of more leverage counts. That way I can get, put guys away more. I feel like my strikeout numbers have diminished pretty significantly since I've been heavy usage of a changeup. So I wanted to try to incorporate more fastballs. So just different look, just to see if the results are any different. So,
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks so much for taking the time, man.
Thank you.